Greetings, my friends. Once again, welcome to the wonderful world of Thaylos. As we come to the culmination of our now 2.5 year campaign, we are finally reaching the final climax of our adventures. In our last episode, the party struggled its way through Gurney Bay, trying to reach the seaside cave where the adventure began so long ago. In an attempt to discover the final formation of the Lord of Chaos and put a stop to him before he is released upon the world. When we last left the party, they were entering the seaside cave, finding it quite changed, because now fantastic colored vegetation has grown up all over inside and around the cave, making progress difficult. With trepidation, the party continues forward.
Bless you.
Sorry.
You're fine.
All right, can everyone see that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You are at the entrance to a large cave set into the side of a mountain that juts up against the seashore of Gurney Bay. Many of the party have been here before, but none of the priests nor inquisitors of Kexoth have been here. Raylan, Fluffles, Duncan, and and Nutmeg have also not been here before. So this is unfamiliar territory. Some of you may recall your way around this cave. If you do, then you're welcome to try and guide the people around. The memory of your last encounters here, you found a number of kobolds. And this is also, unfortunately, where one of the original party met an untimely death.
That was what, episode 2?
Poor Jock.
All I remember is there's a place where you can get a real bad case of vertigo.
Indeed. Okay. Alas, poor Jock, we knew you. Lord Derek, who has decided to make himself the de facto leader of the group, edges his way forward and tries to pick his way around some of the strange vegetation. What I need, let's see, I need Raylan and Fluffles and Sheik if you were here, and Renji. Let's have all of you guys make listen checks.
And probably Sir Squeaks.
Let's see, where is Sir Squeaks? I do not see Sir Squeaks. Where's Sir Squeaks? Oh, there he is. Oh, you're right. There he is. Okay, let's get listen checks from you guys. Ooh, Fluffles, nice work there.
Oh, that's nice.
Nat 20. It's a great way to start the session. Anyone else?
Yes.
Did you say anyone could take it, or just?
I'm saying Renji,
You're
Sir
asking for
Squeaks,
certain.
Raylan, and Fluffles.
That's what I thought.
Oh, Sir Squeaks, my goodness, you got a nat 1 and you still got a 15 out of it. That's impressive.
My goodness.
Okay, Fluffles. You can hear echoing very faintly through the cave the rustle of tree branches and leaves, which strikes you as quite unusual for a cave. But after passing through the town of Gurney Bay, you realize that you can expect anything here. At this time, you do not detect any motion of creatures or any sounds of creatures. So, at least for the time being, your progress will not be hindered by enemies. At least you don't think so. All right. The cave is approximately 15 feet high in its lowest places, increasing to up to 25 feet in some areas. So it's a variable height ceiling. In addition, the cavern floor has been worn smooth by the passage of time and many feet. However, the cavern ceiling is not. So trying to fly along the cavern ceiling would probably encounter a lot of stalactites.
Oh, okay. Well,
Now, if you wanted to roost up there, you would have no problem, I'm sure.
I think he's just trying to fly over people.
You can do that. It's not too tight in this area, but in the more narrow areas, Sir Squeaks is going to have a problem doing that.
He's a bat. He'll figure it out.
Indeed.
Should abide at home, Sir Squeaks.
All right. Renji and Loosefang, and Marcus,
Yes.
I need you guys to make a knowledge of history check. Or let's see, knowledge of history or knowledge of local, whichever one is better.
I made a knowledge of history last time. Don't know what that was for specifically.
Yeah, I see you did that. I don't remember what that was for.
Okay.
It's easy. You're going history. I'll go local.
Yeah, local
What's the
or
gossip
history,
offer?
your choice.
Checking out the gossip.
They
They don't like me much.
Pray not. Okay. Renji, do you have knowledge of local or knowledge of history? Renji, are you still with us?
Is it just
I'm
specifically
still-
them, or can anyone?
It's the three of them, because this is a big group, and the ones in the back have not seen it yet.
I already did that. But I have not.
That's right. You did. I see that. You did knowledge of history. Okay.
But
so-
but I don't have. I don't have the think. Like I call it. There's. I'm not
The
trained.
so you see that at the end of this passage, it branches off to the left, and you see the remains of an old campfire here, along with a very large piece of driftwood. Now, this driftwood does not look to be fantastical like the other wooded plantation. I mean, the vegetation that you see around here. The passage leads on toward the west through a narrow opening in the chamber. Okay. Let me see. So, Duncan and Lord Derek are pressing ahead forward, and they are scanning the area carefully. Duncan shakes his head in frustration, and he says, and he is muttering a conversation to Derek. Renji, you do overhear the conversation. They're talking about the fact that they sense no evil here. All right, so let me reveal the next area. Oh, that's not what I meant. There we go. All right. Through this narrow passage, you can see it opens up into a slightly larger chamber, which continues off to the north. At the north end of this chamber, you see a bit of rubble and a large metal door that looks to be made of solid iron. It is hanging open on its hinges.
I'm gonna do a spot check.
Okay, go ahead and do a spot check.
Where the fuck is that?
Does Renji just have a bad memory?
You know, it's not quite there yet. Renji's memory would be further down.
Hmm.
So, Marcus And Renji, you do not detect anything unusual in the area.
Hmm.
All right. Renji, as you press forward, let me reveal that. Okay, you come upon a larger section of the same chamber that you were in. Piles of rubble and strange, crude wooden totems decorate the floor here. At the same time, you can see a large overgrowth of what to be gnarled wooden roots that are covering the otherwise smooth floor of the cavern.
I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
You sensing anything, Duncan?
He turns to you, Loose Fang, and he shakes his head. My senses are tuned, he says, to detect evil in any form that it may appear. I'm not detecting any evil here. This doesn't feel right.
Isn't that a good
I
thing?
agree. I feel like we would sense something.
That is what I said earlier. Makes sense.
How does it make sense? Duncan asks.
Because it's too safe. And when something's too safe, that's mostly more dangerous. Just to get the gist of it.
Ha, reverse attack psychology.
Indeed.
Make your enemy feel they are safe.
All right, the chamber opens up to the east and the west, and you have come upon the north wall. Growing inside this chamber, seemingly out of the rock itself, is an enormous bright green tree that is clearly too bright green to be natural.
Just.
Wait a minute. We're missing. We're missing a couple. We're missing nutmeg and paprika. I need to make sure we get them.
I was wondering where their tokens were.
Indeed.
Yep.
I need to make sure I bring them in.
You did that because of the groups of the
Uh-oh, those
small group.
totems.
Let me see if I can grab them. There we go. Okay. There we go. Nutmeg. I apologize. I didn't put your token in there.
That's okay. I figured I'd get there by the time I need to make a roll.
Indeed. All right. So, looking further down the chamber, you can see that it narrows to a very small point on the western wall. However, the cavern does open up toward the south with more dense undergrowth. Loosefang, you were saying something about the totems.
I just sort of muttered under my breath, "Oh no, more totems," because I remember
running into these before.
briefly.
Yeah. That's actually why I did a knowledge of history check to see if I can remember anything that we saw here previously.
Ah, yes. Okay, now I recall. So, Marcus, what you remember is that it was on this very spot that Jock was originally trapped behind the door, overwhelmed by a mass of kobolds and killed. And you also recall that to the south, there was the prison gate. At least you recall there was a prison gate where Renji was found.
Did we ever bury Jock, or did we just kind of like leave his body to just chill?
You
There
left
is
it.
there is a rotted skeleton on the floor here.
That's new.
Oops.
Could be anyone.
Oh.
I don't feel awkward. You feel awkward.
Indeed.
Get a private.
I see that.
Can you do it?
No, not right now, buddy. Wait till later for that. Wait till later, okay? All right. So, Sir Squeaks, you're going to press on ahead.
No, I was just
You are able to.
I
You
was
are
just saying
able
that
to easily.
that's his line of sight is 40 feet.
Yeah. You are able to easily flutter your way over the undergrowth, but the rest of you need to make survival checks to try and get through the roots.
Flutter, flutter.
Flutter, flutter. Okay, so Renji,
Oh,
can you give me a
man.
survival check?
Get them out
Oh.
now.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
Renji, you are able to step over the undergrowth. Marcus also able, but Loosefang, I'm afraid that your foot has become entangled in the roots and you have become trapped.
Oops.
The roots seem to close in around your feet, as if they
I was
are.
gonna say I'm doing just fine, but clearly I'm not.
Here.
All right, as you say. Just a moment. As you say that very thing, a mass of vines appears at your feet.
Trouble.
And
Uh-oh.
you become even more entangled.
Uh-oh.
Wonderful.
Hurry, toss me your stick and I'll try pulling you out.
Lutzfang is now completely immobile from the knees down.
What would it take roll-wise
You all
to assist
just
him
leave
in
me
escaping?
here. I'll get out.
I'm
Said-
sorry, Feluco, what was that?
So Squeaks wants to help him out. What role would that take?
Okay, you can if you have some way to get a hold of him, you can do a strength check to try and pull him free, or if you have some way to cut through the roots and vines,
Can I
Then,
attempt an
That's
escape
right.
artist?
He's
yeah,
got
you
claws
can
and
make
teeth.
an escape artist attempt here as
Yeah.
well.
Would that be a survival check or what?
Escape artist is a skill.
No, biting and clawing at the vines to help him out.
Okay,
I mean-
that is going to be that's going to be a more like I would say either grapple or just a straight strength check.
Throw me
Loosefang.
throw me one end of your stick, Loosefang.
The roots and vines are holding you fast, Loosefang.
Oh wait,
All right.
grapple's here.
I
Crap.
will. Before I hand out my staff, I will quickly play a little tune to inspire. What is it?
Inspire
Competence.
courage or competence.
Competence.
Right. Okay, Inspire Courage gives you combat bonuses. Inspire Courage gives you skill bonuses. So any skill check that you attempt while under this influence, you get a +1 on any skill check. Oh my gosh. That may not be necessary anyway.
But I hold out my staff to them, and
Okay, so here's what happens, Loosefang. You hold out your staff to Marcus in an attempt to have him pull you free. As you do so, you are roughly knocked off of your feet while Sir Squeaks wraps his claws around your legs and chews through the vines at your feet, pulling you free and knocking you prone.
So Squeak says, "I help."
You
Right,
right
Lu-
there.
while I'm
Loosefang,
flattered, I
you-
wasn't expecting to be swept off my feet by you today.
You are unceremoniously dumped on your tail, but you have cleared the vines.
Once I land and I kind of ta-da!
Nice.
Thank you, Sir Squeaks. and then I get
Well, I
back
guess,
up.
well, I guess it's better than strangling to death.
Indeed.
I shout back, careful with the vines!
Oddly, as soon as Loosefang is free from the vines, they disappear as if they were never there.
Oh, but they were tasty.
All right. Is anyone else going to attempt to pass through the undergrowth? Renji, as you press forward, you are dismayed to discover that there are yet more vines undergrowing the floor of the cave.
Do I need to make a check again? It's the same check.
If you want to try and pass them, you need to make a survival check. Okay. Sir Squeaks, also able to flutter. Lady Ament, also able to flutter over them, but anyone who's on foot. Renji, I'm afraid you have also become stuck.
I use acid to break myself free.
So you're going to breathe acid onto the roots at your feet.
Yes.
Ah,
Okay, away from
Wait.
him.
Okay. Marcus, you have also become entrapped.
Yeah, boy.
Ah, dang it.
Okay, Renji, I need you to stay there because you're trapped. Okay, is anybody going to come and help him out? Renji, I need you to go ahead and roll first a reflex saving throw so that you're not going to breathe your own acid on your own legs.
I'm immune for my own
I
acid.
realize that, but you still can breathe it on your own legs. You are immune, but your equipment is not.
Oh.
uh-oh.
Reflex. Pretty clear.
Okay, so Sir Squeaks, who are you trying to help here?
Marcus, because I don't want
And,
acid on me.
All right, Renji, yes, you are easily able to direct your acid spray without hitting yourself. Now roll the damage on your breath weapon.
I need to read it. With the output, right? Or just I don't know.
Yeah, just no
One
initiative.
dice.
Just roll
One
the
dice.
damage.
I pressed the wrong dice, so
Oh, okay.
one for one.
All right. So 1 point of acid damage on the roots. You have successfully missed yourself. You didn't hit yourself, but you barely hit the roots as well. And even though it smolders and smokes for a bit, it holds fast.
I will try to like just force me out.
Okay,
Can
then
we
that's
just
going to take a
hold
strength check.
What?
So, going back to you, Marcus, Sir Squeaks seems to be having a great time pulling people out. This time, you are actually thrown head over heels onto the cavern floor, Marcus.
We.
You are broken free, but I need you to give me a reflex saving throw to avoid any damage. Otherwise, you're going to hit your head on the floor.
Is it good enough, Derek, to free myself?
Okay. Your strength check, Renji. Let's see. What did that end up at? Oh, you rolled a 10 and you add 5. Okay. Yes, Renji, that actually is enough to pull yourself free. All right. Let me reveal the next chamber. And yes, Marcus. Sorry, excuse me for a sec. Peanut butter M&Ms, too good to resist.
Indeed.
All right, peanut butter M&Ms.
That's gross. Even for my standards, that's gross.
Peanut butter M&Ms, they're delicious, dude. I love them.
One of my favorites.
All right,
PR4.
Reggie and Marcus and Sir Squeaks, as you enter this chamber, you can see a prison door hanging open in an alcove of the chamber. You remember that this is where Renji was originally imprisoned and he
I
looks
just-
upon it with disdain.
I just think we'll before my hand.
Yep. All
Good
right.
enough. Was that good enough will check?
You're trying to resist it going into a rage.
Yeah, no, I call it. You know when you know when your victims or prisoners going back to prison, they have some type of
Oh.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
It's drama.
It's PTSD is what you're talking about.
yes.
Yes. No, you are able to stave off the anxiety of your time that was spent in prison here. Now, Renji, hold up for a second. I need you to make Renji, go ahead and make a spot check. Marcus and Loosefang and Lady Amit.
Here, standing here.
Nope, go back to where you were. So Marcus, Lady Amit, Loosefang, and Renji, make spot checks if you will.
Woohoo!
Nice
Whoa,
one.
Loosefang, very nice. Oh, Marcus, my goodness. Now, remember, Lady Amit is not in bright light, so she does not get her bonus to spot checks.
We are all over the
Okay.
board.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Oh, I didn't subtract the bonus for that
Yeah.
one, so that one.
But even without the bonus, that's still gonna do it.
Okay, 16.
So, Lady Amit and Sir Squeaks, the two of you and only the two of you sense motion coming from that right there on the floor. But as you turn your eyes to look directly at it, you see nothing.
That's odd.
Hmm.
There's a thing there.
Can I do
Curious,
something?
sir.
Lady Almond,
Um,
Lady Almond just rushes over to Marcus, trying to get his attention.
All right, just a minute, guys. I had a call, so hang on for a sec, okay?
sure thing.
First, pause the stream.
Quick, while the DM's gone, let's derail the dungeon.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna-
Everybody
I'm
start a
gonna
fire.
do- I might try a
Huge battle of
spell.
fire and ice. Go.
Let's see. That won't work. In that case,
That is a crowded hall.
Yes, it is.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Someone has made a chalk drawing on the floor of the cavern.
not I,
It is at
Marcus.
all right. Let's get back to it. Marcus, you're drawing smiley faces on the cavern floor.
That's not
All
my
right.
color.
No, that's Voluco.
This color.
Haha, I have fooled you all.
No, you have Voluco'd us all. No, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
So I think I
Yes.
saw something here, correct?
Loosefang
But I
and
don't see anything.
correct. You sensed motion from that spot, but when you turned your eyes to look carefully at it, you saw nothing.
That's weird. Just
Um,
Squeak says out
So,
loud.
Loosefang, what are you going to do?
I would like to chuck a stone at it real quick. Just one of my
Okay.
little pebbles that I keep with me for
Can
my
you
sling.
point to where you're going to chuck the stone?
I will attempt to aim right here. This square.
Okay. All right. Just
Do you
a
want me to
moment.
make a ranged attack on that?
Yes, go ahead and do a ranged attack.
Oh.
I don't know who that
And I
was,
chucked
but I
the
didn't
stone
do
that
that.
Okay. So the stone bounces harmlessly off the floor.
Like I thought.
Hmm.
Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. I thought I saw something over there,
All right.
but I
So-
don't actually see it now.
Okay. Duncan comes up
Oh,
and
hey,
he
Duncan.
Hello.
attempts to scan as well. After everything that's happened, he's not going to brush off anything. If you think you saw something, then he's going to believe you. Lord Derek, on the other hand, is somewhat dismissive and attempts to press onward.
So does no one else get stuck?
At this point, that barrier is passed, unless Raylan, Nutmeg, Paprika, and Fluffles. You guys still need to try and get through them.
We'll get there at some point.
I'm trying to remember what this book was.
That was a book that was cast on the floor. There were a number of books that were in here before. You don't recall what they were. Okay, but you do recall that in here there were a number of stools and there was a crude wooden table.
That table's gone.
I'm afraid it is.
Indeed.
Because
So-
if you recall, you used that table to cross the chasm in the next chamber.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Never to be seen again. With Sir Squeak's echolocation, does he still sense the thing?
All right, Sir Squeaks, why don't you go ahead and give me a spot check using echolocation? All right, Sir Squeaks, you do actually, surprisingly, you do not notice anything unusual in the immediate area.
Weird. It's gone. No.
Okay, Nutmeg, you are carefully edging your way around the undergrowth, trying to pick your way so that you do not get stuck in the branches as you saw your companions do earlier.
Yes.
Okay. Let me get. Okay, so hold on for a sec. All right. In here is another enormous tree. This one is colored brightly orange. Under the tree, you see a large pile of what can only be described as garbage and refuse. Sorry. All right, Renji, I need you to make a reflex saving throw. Duncan is also going to make a reflex saving throw. Loosefang, also a reflex saving throw.
I like those.
Wait,
Renji,
why not
you-
me?
You'll find out.
Oh.
Hey, Loosefang, Renji, you have both succeeded. I'm going to do one for Duncan. Duncan has failed.
Oh no.
All right. Hold on for a sec. Duncan, before your eyes, is suddenly encased in
Oh, Horse Brothers.
sticky strands of white material that closely resemble a spider's web, but the strands are much thicker than a normal spider.
Ew.
Renji and Loosefang, you have both quickly jumped out of the way as similar strands are cast at you.
Oh, noodles.
And
Yeah.
appearing right next to you, to your utter surprise,
Oh no.
are milky white, nearly transparent spiders.
Yee!
How would those not get noticed by echolocation?
I thought I spider.
So
I'm gonna whack it.
Duncan is now entrapped.
I could
Anyone who is in the chamber, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Can I use my previous one, Tarek?
Okay.
I'm afraid not. Not now.
Okay, Marcus isn't gonna be running off scared.
Oh no.
That was a fun roll.
All right, let me bring in.
Oh no, don't kill Renji.
No, don't kill Renji, please. All right, I am going to roll initiative for these 3 spiders. Wait, who's rolling initiative for Lady Ament?
Marcus did.
I was. Yeah. Because isn't Lady Almond in the room as well?
She is.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we also need to roll initiative for Duncan. There we go. I'm looking for the right windows. And we will have, let's see, Lady Ahmet did roll. Lady Marion, I need to roll for her because it's not really fair that you roll for her, even though that was a really good roll. Okay.
Wait, so I can't roll for Lady Almond?
For Lady Marion.
Oh.
Oh, you wrote. I'm sorry. I saw Lady. I thought you were rolling for Lady Marion. Never mind.
Nope. Lady Almond.
I was wrong. Forgive me. Okay. And for Lord Derek. Okay. And combat begins. Let me sort these guys. It looks like Marion's going first. Noodles.
Which one's
Is that a
your
new-
which?
Is that a new cuss word? Noodles?
Heh.
It's noodles.
All right.
Is my preferred alternative.
It's not bad. All right. Lady Marion shouts to the group. Fae spiders from the Fae world. They can shift in and out of this plane of reality. That's why you couldn't detect them. Physical attacks are almost useless. Hit them with magic. And with that, she rushes over to try and free Duncan. All right, not that one. Lady Marion is going to make a survival check to try and unwind the webbing from Duncan. All right, she is able to get him half freed, but he is still stuck for the moment. Okay, phase spider number 3.
How do we know which one is which?
I'm
Fine.
working on it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'll get there, Marcus. I do see what you're saying. Wait, who said that?
Renji.
Yeah.
I was just yawning.
Yeah, I can hear that. That's fine. All right. The phase spider rears up on its hind legs and attempts to wrap itself around Duncan as Duncan is already entrapped.
Oh.
So, phase spider makes a grapple check. Oh, not bad.
Oh my.
All right. And Duncan makes an opposed reflex saving throw. And Duncan is now grappled by the phase spider.
Uh-oh.
All right. The phase spider plants a vicious bite upon Duncan's flank. And it's an automatic hit.
Uh-oh.
He bit his butt.
Flank.
Jeez,
Not
it
rump.
differs.
Flank. Okay. Duncan has taken 11 points of damage. And
Just
he makes
barely a scratch.
And he makes a fortitude saving throw. And he is not poisoned. Okay, Lord Derek. Lord Derek jumps out of the way of the spider and attempts to flank him with you, Loosefang. Swinging his flail at the beast and trying to squash it.
You have to use magical weapons.
And Lord Derek, without even looking at you, he says, I know.
Oh,
That's a magical
man.
whip?
A flail, not a whip, a flail.
Or a flail?
Do you know what a
Okay.
flail is?
Yeah, I know what a flail is.
It's when
Okay.
you go, oh.
Yeah, it's when, you start, someone tickles you and you flail.
Mm.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Lord Derek, the head of his flail crashes harmlessly into the stone floor, having done no damage. Okay, Lady Ament, are you going to be able to do anything here?
I don't think she is going to be capable of doing anything. I guess she'll just sit and watch.
Okay, she can spot for you.
Yeah.
All right, because even in the darkness, her spotting ability is pretty good. All right, Loosefang, what do we got here?
Can I fit behind it? Is there
Okay,
enough space in that?
Yes, you can squeeze into it. Okay,
And I will move to flank.
all right, that
and-
gives you a +2 to hit here.
I will bring down the pain hammer. That is my elbows and my knees.
Okay, so flurry of blows is a full round attack. So if you're going to flank, you can only do a single attack.
I know, it is more just for the effect of what I'm hitting him with.
Yes. Renji, your point about attacks of opportunity. If they are taking 5-foot steps to move across, then attack of opportunities do not apply.
All right.
So Loosefang, yes, give me a 2-hit roll.
Just a second. It looks like I've got a temporary modifier on mine of a +2.
You do. Well, that +2 applies because you've got a flanking bonus.
Okay, true.
Even with a 19, your elbows pass right through the creature and do no damage.
Really? And my attacks are magical, so these
That
guys
is
got
true.
some good defense.
All right. Before your eyes, the phase spider seems to wink out of existence.
Oop.
Coward.
Loosefang and Lord Derek and Lady Ament, give me spot checks.
Who?
Loosefang, Lord Derek, and Lady Ament, give me spot checks. Lord
Minus-
Derek got a 7. Loosefang with an 18. Lady Ament is the only one who sees. You can see the motion of the spider going across the floor, finishing here next to Sir Squeaks.
Caw.
So,
Little Timmy fell down a well.
you may regret saying that, Loosefang.
We don't have a little Timmy. It's fine. Can't do nothing with that. There's no Timmys here.
What happened to the initiative order?
Oh,
Uh,
did I turn it off? I'm sorry. I meant to move it, not turn it off.
I looked up and it was suddenly gone.
There it is. Nope, that's not it. Try again. There we go. Okay. Sir Squeaks, it is your turn.
Sir Squeaks attempts to grapple Face Spider 1.
Okay. Let me check here. Between Sir Squeaks and Marcus. That is actually not a flanking bonus for you.
It's not?
So,
Okay. Oh, and he also designates that as his enemy, so +1 AC against him.
all
Where's the
right.
grapple
So,
check?
yes, designated enemy.
There we go.
What do we got? Grapple check. That actually is pretty good. With an opposed reflex saving throw. Oh. It is, despite your very sure lunge at the creature, it nimbly slips from your grasp, to your surprise.
Is skill checks a standard action?
A grapple check is a standard action, yes. A grapple is not a skill check. It's actually it's a form of an attack.
No, I was meaning towards like hide and move silently, stuff like that.
Oh, skill checks, no, those are movement.
Oh, they are? Cool.
Those are move actions. Oh, no, let me take that back. It depends on the skill check.
Hide.
Hide is a move action, yes.
Okay, he's gonna try to hide from these spiders.
Okay, so give me a hide roll. That's actually pretty impressive.
So he goes, crap, hide.
And you squish yourself flat against the dark cave floor, trying
So-
to hide.
What's the little strong arm symbol? Is that a buff?
That actually was something that I left on there from the last session because Loosefang was playing his Inspire Courage, but he has switched his song since then, and so it no longer applies.
Okay. Whose card is that and why?
But thank you for reminding me. All right. Face Spider number 1 is going to roll an opposed spot check to see if he can see your hide. He has to get a 27 or better, and he fails miserably. He does not see you. So instead, he turns to attack Renji.
Good luck.
Okay, and his attack simply is deflected by Renji's shield, and it does no damage. All right, Marcus, you are up. You have a flanking bonus with Renji. What are you going to do?
No, I'll just use Ice Bolt on this spider right here.
Foluco, is there a car alarm going off?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I think I can hear the car alarm through your microphone, Foluco. All right, sorry, say that again, Marcus. What were you going to do?
I'm gonna do an Ice Bolt attack on Face Spider 1.
Very good. So, 2 ice bolts. Give me 2 ranged attack rolls. Neither one of those hits.
Really? Oh, dang.
Yeah,
That's a 19.
I know. That was a good roll, too. But neither one of them hits, and they both explode harmlessly on the floor, leaving little spots of frost on the floor. Marcus, are you gonna move, or are you gonna stay put?
Frustrated with the Ice Bolts not hitting, I'm going to take my sword and furiously try to smack it.
So, your ice bolts were a standard action, so you doing another attack is going to have to wait till next round.
Okay. Well,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna pull my sword out
All right.
furiously
Yes,
in preparation.
you can certainly do that.
Okay.
All right. Duncan, who has been half unwrapped from the webbing, but is also grappled by the spider, is going to attempt an escape artist, but he's got a pretty bad penalty because he's both wrapped and grappled. Oh, a valiant attempt, but still not enough to break free of the monster's grasp.
Really?
Duncan is
20?
still trapped. Renji, it is
Dang.
your turn.
Shield dashing against the spider's weapon.
So you're going to shield bash the guy. Okay.
Because my shield is the only magic weapon.
Your Morning Star is also magic.
Oh, the normal attack.
Okay, normal attack. All right. That one
Ooh.
does hit. Very nice. Roll for damage. Renji may save you here, guys.
It's a D10.
A D10 plus your strength plus 1.
That was like a 7.
Okay, so your strength bonus is 5 plus another 1, so it's actually a total of 9 points of damage.
What? Oh, 9.
So 3 plus 5 plus 1 ends up being 9. All right.
Oof. I thought these guys were a little bit weaker.
Wait. What did that D8 come from?
You said D8, right? Or was it?
No, he was just saying
you
8
rolled
points of damage.
You rolled a D10 and you got a 3. And then you add 6 to that, so you got 9 points of damage.
I accidentally misclicked that one, so whoops.
Okay, that's
I was
fine.
not fully aware of it.
That's fine. Okay. All right. Next round, Lady Marion is still attempting to free Duncan, but this time she is going to spray a fire from her fingertips, trying to burn the spider off of the horse. And this is a ranged touch attack for her. And that actually is a hit.
It is 15.
Because this is a touch attack, not a regular attack.
Oh.
A touch attack negates any armor class bonuses.
Okay.
I mean, I certainly felt like my fists were trying to touch it.
Yeah. There are certain things that are qualified as touch attacks. Most ranged spells are considered what's called a ranged touch attack, and they actually they just have to touch. It doesn't matter if they have any armor or shield; they just have to touch. Okay, so she has done. I'm looking up. Gosh, I can't remember the name of the spell now.
Burning hands?
Burning hands. Thank you. All right, so that's 5d4 points of damage. So 13 points of burning damage on the spider. All right. Spider number 3 is going to make a will saving throw to see if it switches targets. All right, it has been distracted by Marion, and it turns on the sorceress.
Ooh.
And yes, Marion is tagged
Uh-oh.
by a bite from the space spider. Okay, Marion takes 8 points of damage. And she needs to make a fortitude saving throw to avoid being poisoned. Okay, she has avoided the poison. Lord Derek is up. He is flailing around looking for the spider that has escaped his notice, calling out, "Coward, show yourself!" And he's going to make a spot check. He is unable to discover his opponent. Lady Ament, it is your turn.
She is going to make another spot check to see if she can find that
Alright.
spider anywhere.
By the way, Raylan and Nutmeg, I need you guys to move your full movement twice during the at the beginning of this last round.
Okay. Can we move through the vines?
Yeah, you do need to make a survival check to do so.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Lady Ament, you are also unable to determine where the spider has disappeared to. Even with a 27, believe it or not.
Well, it's actually 11 because her plus bonus is 16. So.
Oh no, she gets the 16 from her normal skill plus the bonus. I think the bonus is just 4, isn't it?
I thought it was 16.
I'd have to look at that. Now, yeah, 16 is her all of her bonus together. She gets a
Oh, okay.
plus 4 bonus if she's in bright sunlight.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so
They don't make it
let's.
through the vines.
I'm afraid, Nutmeg, you are stuck. Why don't you go ahead and do one for Paprika as well?
On her wisdom bonus would be
So she would get a D20 plus 3 for her survival.
better than me.
That actually is. Wait, did you roll that twice?
I don't know why I rolled twice. I only pressed
Yeah,
it
because
once.
the first one fails, the second one succeeds. But looks like Paprika is stuck as well. Raylan,
Yeah.
Fluffles, are you going to try and go through?
Oh, I forgot I was pushed to talk. I've been
So,
talking for a bit.
in the morning, you dropped those
Yes.
off already. So,
We will.
if somebody came to your school and with you,
That's
Or-
are these.
there,
You guys can hear me, right?
could pick you
I
up.
can hear you, yes.
Okay, good.
Go ahead. So,
But I
Yeah, I will attempt to.
Melissa, I picked them up. But
okay,
through.
so give me survival check for both Fluffles and Raylan. Loosefang, you're up next. For
My, My
after the rolls.
my skill list will only scroll down to
So
spot.
like on, okay. So
What?
next morning,
It's very weird.
Okay, let me see if I can do it. Survival check. Skills.
I got it. I got it.
All right. Raylan, you are also stuck.
Okay, well, we'll see about Fluffles. It's probably
see
gonna
about
do
Fluffles.
worse. He did worse.
Fluffles, you are also stuck.
Those vines are
Wow.
tricky.
All right,
Oh.
Loosefang, it is your turn.
I will sprint over to the face spider 1 and hit it.
As you do so, Loosefang, you are actually the subject of an attack of opportunity.
Oh, flex, tense up and flex and ready to strike. Don't hit me.
No, you are tagged.
Are you sure? Let me check my armor class real quick.
If it's a 31, then you're not.
Okay, it is not.
All right. Loosefang, you have taken 11 points of damage.
Kill.
All right. Actually, no. It's actually 10 because of your damage reduction. All right. And I need you to give me a Fortitude saving throw. Good enough. You are not poisoned.
Hurrah.
All right. To your surprise, appearing right behind you is Phase Spider 2. Loose Fang, go ahead and give me that attack on the Phase Spider 1.
Yep. But now I need to remove that +2.
Yes, correct, because they're no longer flanking. That's a hit.
Oof.
Roll for damage.
Hurrah. Oh gosh, it's been a while. What is my damage?
I think is it a die 8
I believe it is.
plus your
Yeah.
strength bonus?
Yep.
Okay.
One D8 plus a +2. Woohoo!
Maximum damage. Very nice. I love it.
I'm just gonna go with the motion of the one punch, like biting me, and then it's just like a chain reaction where he hit me, and then I move forward and hit the other one, just like those office toys.
All right. Phase Spider 2 turns on Lord Derek and attempts to envelop him in sticky web fluid.
Uh-huh.
So Lord Derek is going to make a reflex saving throw. And he succeeds. He is not enveloped in webbing. So the Phase Spider holds its ground. Sir Squeaks, you are hidden. What are you going to do?
So 2 questions. Do I get a bonus to attack if I'm hidden?
If you had levels in Rogue, you would get a sneak attack bonus, but in this case, no, you do not get a bonus.
Do I at least get a flanking bonus from anyone?
Let's see. At this point, no, you're not in a position to flank any of them.
Wow. Ears.
I don't know what that was.
Okay.
Sorry.
You okay?
Sir Squeaks
Yeah.
is going to move there.
Okay.
Yes, directly.
That's going to give you an attack of opportunity from Phase Spider 2.
Okay, he's going to have to pass a 29.
So, and what form of movement were you using?
What do you mean?
Did you
How
crawl
you
on the
walking?
floor? Did you fly or what?
Fly? He has mobility,
Okay.
so he has a +4 AC against threatened squares.
Against the attacks of opportunity. That's correct.
And he designated him as his enemy, so it's a +1 to that. That's why I said 29.
Right. Okay. So then let me go ahead and do that. I just got a message from Mira.
Oh, she's gonna join us?
Yeah.
All right. So 2 attacks of opportunity. First one misses. The second one also misses. Okay, you're good. Go, Sir Squeaks.
Alright. He's going to attack, so...
And now you have a flanking bonus.
Cool, what's the flanking bonus?
+2.
That gives you a +2 to hit.
+2 hit. So, okay. 1 second.
That is a hit.
Oh, it is? Oh,
It
yay!
is. A 21 will hit this thing. No, let me take that back. What are you attacking with?
It
Here's
can't...
on.
It's claws. Oh, is she on? Cool.
Yeah.
It's claws, but because I moved, it's not a full round, so it's only 3 hits.
Okay. Your claws are not magical. Therefore, you are unable to hit it.
Can I take that back and try grappling?
I'm afraid not.
Alright, then, I stare at it meanly.
Intimidate. Give me an intimidate check.
Oh no.
You tried to intimidate before, and you ended up looking silly.
Yep.
I'm afraid your intimidate has just not been your strong suit.
Fluffy
Welcome
back
aboard,
goes grr.
Mira. We're happy to have you.
Fluffy back goes grr.
All right, Mira. Why don't you? If you are here, Mira, would you like to join combat by rolling initiative?
Does she need to make it through the vines? Oh, she's already up there.
She's up. I've got her.
Yeah, direct did our move her without the rules.
Yep. Meanwhile, I'm not sure Mira can hear us. I can't hear you, Mira. Okay, phase spider number 1, seeing that it has been surrounded, it winks out of existence.
Yeah.
So, Loose Fang, Renji, Marcus, and Sir Squeaks. If all four of you could give me spot checks.
Marcus just growls in frustration.
You're not going to try a spot check?
I am. I'm just growling in frustration.
Okay. Okay, and let's see, Loose Fang, Renji. None of you are able to spot where these spikes go.
Oh, big echo. Oh, big echo.
Yeah, there's a big echo coming.
Can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yes. Can you put yourself on push to talk? Thank you.
Yeah. So some reason we're getting some echo from you, Mira, but yes, we can hear you.
Also, no need to be rude.
Yep,
Wasn't trying to.
I agree.
Sorry.
We're happy to have you here, Mira. All right. Marcus, it is now your turn. So your enemy has disappeared from before you.
Okay. Well, since I can't see where he's at, I was going to cast magic weapon on my sword, or on my short sword.
Yes.
So I could have a magic weapon to use against these.
Yes.
Fine.
So right. Okay. So it lasts for 1 minute per level of the caster. So your sorcerer level is it 2 or 3?
Yeah, I thought it was either 3 or 4, or yeah.
Let me check on that.
Were any of us able to spot the spider, by the way?
No, none of you were able to spot it.
Not even with the 27?
No, I'm afraid not.
Wow, that's one sneaky spider.
All right, you have 2 levels of sorcerer and 1 level of dragon disciple. So that gives you 3 levels of caster. So the magic weapon will last for 3 minutes. So let me give you a magic weapon.
Cool.
All right. Okay, are you going to try and move anywhere?
I will move over here and try to whack at the phase spider.
Okay.
2, I think.
Let me warn you, as you do that, when you pass through this square, that is a threatened square, so it will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So you can move into that square and not get one, but if you move through it, you will get attacked.
All right. Well, then I'll move here and then attack phase spider 2.
That'll do. Oh, wait a minute. You cast your spell. That's a standard action. You got to wait till next turn to attack.
Oops. Okay.
That's, yeah.
Never mind then.
Okay. Mira, if you can hear us, and if you'd like to join the action here, why don't you go ahead and roll for initiative? Meanwhile, Duncan is going to make another fortitude saving throw to try and break free of the webbing. Since he is no longer grappled, it's going to be a lot easier.
Ooh,
There you go, Mira.
man.
Duncan has broken free.
Oh, he has. Good.
Yay!
She's actually just right after her too.
Nice.
Sorry,
Yeah,
right
but
after.
next round.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So,
I think that's
oh,
what
you're
you
right. Mira will go next. That is correct.
Fuck off.
Okay, Renji, can you please watch your language?
I need to heal.
All right.
Okay. Hopefully.
Okay, Mira. You are standing in the chamber watching spiders. Strange, white, almost clear spiders that seem to be phasing in and out of existence, attacking your companions. What are you going to do? Mira, are you muted? There you go. Okay. So you're going to move there, and what are you going to do? Yeah, I'm afraid we still can't hear you. Yeah, Mira, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what's going on, but we can't hear you. Maybe you can type what you're doing.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy do.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything from Mira at this point.
Weird. Usually signing out of the work.
Yeah, I thought if she were able to go out and back in, then it would help. But I don't see anything. I don't hear anything, I should say.
Reboot PC. Reboot device.
Hello?
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, my settings were weird. I'm sorry.
Not a problem. I'm glad we can
Okay.
hear you.
I'm here now. Yes.
Okay.
So I want to cast Bless. I've said that like 5 times.
All right, that's cool. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's cast Bless.
Very good. So it's a 30-foot radius.
That's why I moved to like the middle.
That'll cover
Everybody.
everybody in the chamber.
Yeah,
Very cool. I like it.
yeah. That's why I scooted down a little bit so I'd be right in the center.
All right.
So yeah, everybody is blessed now.
Let me add
could
the
make a little
bonus
bit
to
of a
everybody.
difference.
So what that does is
Yeah.
it gives everyone a plus one to hit and plus one on saving throws. All right,
Yay.
Renji, you're up.
We got that echo back.
There's
Yeah.
the power. So hard.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's being used.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, Renji, you need to chill out, honestly.
Wait, I'm doing nothing.
It's okay, guys. Mira's trying really hard. She's doing just
No.
fine.
Yeah, like Renji, just lay off of me. I know my setup's not the best, but I'm trying.
I'm gonna attack. Move, not attack.
All right. So I think, does that cover everybody? You cast a spell at a big group like this, then I have to bless, tons of people. Takes a bit. All right. I think that covers everyone. Okay, Renji, it's your turn. So
Sorry, so at the end of his turn, are we gonna go back over here to see what's going on with the...
Yes, we're going to give these guys the opportunity to try and break free or help each other out.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll, Renji.
I already did.
Oh, you sure did. I'm sorry I missed that. That is definitely a hit. Go ahead. Your damage is 8. So you rolled a d10 plus 6, 14 points of damage. You are on top of things. I apologize that I wasn't watching the chat.
No problem.
Okay. An excellent hit by Renji. That's gonna advance the fight. Okay. Back at the top of the turn order, Nutmeg, Fluffles, Raylan, and Paprika. You guys can attempt a reflex saving throw to try and break out of what you've got here.
Okay.
Fluffles, you have succeeded. You are no longer trapped.
My Raylan character sheet won't open.
Nutmeg, you have also succeeded. All right. Raylan, you said you weren't able to open up your character sheet?
I was able to open I was able to open Fluffles, but not Raylan.
Yeah, someone has.
Oh, never mind. Raylan just opened finally.
Okay, I can roll it for you, or do you want to roll it?
I'll roll it.
Chris, just be sure.
Raylan, you have escaped. You are now free. Paprika, if we could get a roll, a d20 plus 3, you need to get a 15 or better.
Come on, Paprika.
Nice one on Paprika.
Barely.
Excellent. All right, you are all free, and you can move up to twice your movement.
Or until we reach the chamber?
Yeah, until you reach the chamber, yes.
Okay. Can I do any actions before that, or just move?
Knock on my door or
So we got Fluffles and Raylan moving in. Paprika, Nutmeg also moving in. Very good.
Whoa. Y'all can move far.
Yeah, they got twice their movement. All right, so the 4 of you, why don't you give me initiative rolls? Actually, Nutmeg and Paprika, your initiative is the same. All right. And Fluffles. Nice one. Wait, how did you get a 9.99? Wait, what?
I think I still have a -1 to my Dex modifier from enlarged person last time. Let me fix that.
Okay, that's really weird. Yeah, that was a weird roll. Can you roll that again?
Yeah, I'll roll it again. I will take that.
I'll take it. Okay, we are at the top of the move order. Lady Marion is facing off against the spider. And she is now blessed so she can hit better. She casts another Burning Hands at the phase spider. But this one unfortunately does not hit, and it dissipates harmlessly against the cavern floor. Lady Marion takes a step back. Okay, phase spider number 3 attempts to follow her and strikes at the sorceress, but is likewise unable to do any damage. And Lord Derek, it is his turn. Yep. Taking advantage of the flanking with you, Loosefang, and the blessing, Lord Derek is going to try and smash the spider in front of him.
Go, Derek. You can do it better.
But even with all of that, still is unable to connect. Dang.
At least I thought you could.
You used to could. All right, Lady Ament, you are up. There is one spider that is missing. Can you spot it?
Yes. She will.
Spot it sooner than later.
Ah, Crumb, you need a 28.
Dang it!
Goodness.
So close.
Yeah, it's pretty effective because they're essentially phasing out of reality. All right, Fluffles, what are you gonna do?
Let's see. Can these are 5-foot squares?
These are, I believe they are 5-foot squares. Yes. Yes, 5-foot squares.
Okay.
Standing on top of a box.
Well, I'm supposed to be like standing around that. I just didn't want to place myself on another person.
I was trying to be funny and saying,
Yep.
like, you know how cats like to
Oh,
go and sit in boxes.
they're sitting on
If I
top of it.
fits, I sits. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so he's gonna try and come around this way. Is that possible?
You can do an acrobatic leap over Paprika just for dramatic effect. Or if you want, you can just crawl under her. She is tall enough.
Oh dear.
All right.
Literally, dear.
It was a 12.
Actually, with a 12, that is still good enough.
A 1. A nat 1.
All right. So
Monks.
from the top, yeah, monks and cats. From the top of the box, you are able to leap clumsily but successfully over the elk and land just within striking distance of the spider. Go ahead and give me an attack if you like.
It's just a basic attack.
Yep.
Oh, bam.
That is a hit. Well done. Roll for damage.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Damage. I forgot what the damage is on his fist.
On his fist, it's a die 6 plus your strength bonus.
Ah, thanks.
I told you at like 1 a.m.
Still would have gone that.
Dang, I like it.
Good damage.
Wait, is your strength bonus a 5?
Yeah, I'm confused about that. My strength says it's a 21.
Oh,
Huh?
no, because you had enlarged person before.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of that extra
No,
bonus.
I saw that. I had an extra bonus of 2, and I got rid of it. And I'm still at this. And I'm at 21 instead of 23.
Curiouser and curious.
I think I may have 2 enlarged person bonuses that
There you go. You're back.
I think I may have gotten 2 enlarged person bonuses on accident somehow.
Okay,
Yes.
go.
Thank you. That's better.
So
Okay.
even so, you got maximum damage. So it's a 6 + 3, which gives you 9 points of damage on the spider. All right.
6 plus 4, so that'll be a 10 since I have a 19 strength.
Oh, is it +4? You're right. So you're right. It is a 10 damage. So that takes another 1 point of damage off the spider. Good. Loose Fang, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
Observing the clumsy and yet still successful leap from your fellow monk, you salute him with a grim nod and prepare for your attack.
I sort of cock my fist like a shotgun, and then I let loose a flurry of blows.
Fantastic. All right, give me 2 to hit rolls. And you have a flanking bonus and a blessing. So give yourself +3 each one.
Copy that.
Thanks for that blessing, Mara. This is going to really help.
Sweet. There we go. Fine. That's it. First attack.
That's a hit.
Second attack.
That's not a hit.
Alrighty.
So roll for damage 1 time. D8 plus your strength bonus. Ah.
Nothing
Well-
to write home about, but
Chip damage is still damage.
it is.
All right.
And I kind of keep my eyes peeled for whenever he disappears, because I don't expect him to stay here long.
Yeah, I'm afraid that time has come. He shifts out of existence, and Fluffles, Marcus, Loosefang, Renji, and Lord Derek all get a spot check.
Oops.
Oops.
Did you say that I get one too?
Mira, no, you are not in melee range with him.
Okay, I was just I
Wait, how the heck did we get the same exact spot check?
Wow.
It's actually the same exact roll, too.
So Lord Derek is going to do a spot check. Renji, with a natural 20, you do succeed.
Well then,
Lord Derek with a natural 1 does not succeed.
Dang.
Okay,
Just
so
a second. I think
Fluffles
I'm
and
gonna need a
Marcus do not succeed. No.
Then-
Because he rolled a natural 20.
I'm
The
gonna
other two
reload
did
the
not.
page because my character sheet disappeared.
Huh. No, Renji, in your case, you need a natural 20 because you need to get a 28 to see him. But since you rolled a natural 20, that's an automatic success in this case. So even someone who is not skilled in spotting has a very small chance to still see it. So Renji, you are the only one that spotted it.
Dang.
And Renji, you see it scuttle through Loosefang and yourself and end up over here behind you.
I don't suppose that counts as an attack of opportunity.
I'm afraid not in this case, because it's phased.
Has Sir Squeaks not been able to try to spot?
For Sir Squeaks, no, because it was not in melee range.
Okay.
All right, Sir Squeaks, it is your turn.
Is spot a move or standard action?
Spot is a move action.
Spot's a move action. Alright, he's gonna try to spot because he doesn't know where these spiders are.
So you can do 2 spots if you like. if you choose to sacrifice your standard action. So that first spot doesn't work. The second one also does not work.
Well, those are
Derek,
pretty
can I do
lousy
an
rolls.
Derek,
Huh?
can I do an action?
Can you do a what?
Or can I do an action because I saw the spider walking? Like
When
moving?
when it is your turn, you know exactly where it is, and so it
Okay.
can't hide from you.
Okay.
But you have to wait until your turn.
Okay.
All right, Raylan, you are up.
Let me.
From what you can see, there is only
Okay.
one enemy that's visible.
One visible enemy. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to
Don't you dare cast Fireball. Not here.
Oh, that's a good idea. No, I'm gonna cast Mass Enlarged Person over here.
Mass Enlarged Person.
Yeah,
Now?
eh, it'll work.
Now, let me ask you, Raylan, how many of those do you have memorized?
Have we slept since the last time I used it?
You rested before entering the cave, so you guys were all up. But I ask, how many of those do you have memorized?
One.
May I recommend that would be a spell to save?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not even.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be subtle about it. I recommend you save that one.
DM says save it.
Because Derek,
Yeah, I have one saved.
Derek, I'm already seeing what happen soon.
Then
You
I
have.
don't know what to do. I can't do anything. Well, I can magic missile. That's about it.
That is a more viable option, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna magic missile the one I can see.
Okay, so at level 7, you get 4 missiles. All right, go ahead and roll 1d4 plus 1 4 times because you automatically hit. Love Magic Missile
Yep.
for that reason. You have things that are hard to hit, Magic Missile is the answer.
Also, all 4 of them are going onto this one spider because that's the only one I can see.
It's the only target you can see right now. 5, 5, 5, and 2. 17 points of damage.
Not bad.
On a single magic missile. That is actually excellent. That is very, very good. And it takes a huge chunk of its health.
That is
Very nice. All right, Raylan, do you wish to move?
I think I'll stay here. There's nothing really I could.
You can jump in the box and hide.
There's nothing I would. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. Curl up in the box and take a little nap. The cat nap.
You can be like an arcane tank. You sit inside the box and you just go pew pew out of the box.
Wait, that sounds like something from. Wait. I remember hearing something like that somewhere.
Anyway, all right.
Okay. Yeah.
Mira,
I'm just gonna sit.
go ahead. All right, Mira. To your surprise, one of the phase spiders appears directly in front of you.
Oh, hello.
Hiya.
Hi, friend. How are you?
And raises up on its hind legs and swipes at you.
Okay. So what can I do about it?
Tell me your armor class.
It's a 20.
20?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a 20.
Barely
So
hits ya.
it hit you.
Oh. Okay.
So you take 11. Ouch! 11 points of damage.
I have 57 hit points. It's okay.
Wait, why do I have you at 27?
I don't know. My character sheet says 57.
Let me check. I think you're right.
I do
'cause
remember it
you
being
having.
rather high.
Are you having high hit points?
I remember being rather high, because every time I'd level up, it'd go higher, and you'd just be like, dang.
Yep. Let me check.
Yeah, it's 57. I'm okay.
Just but a scratch.
Just but a scratch.
I see why
Rude.
I got the wrong attribute.
Oh. Well, don't do that.
There we go. Okay. Okay. So that's much better.
Can I hit it back?
Wait for your turn, but yes.
Okay, I got a special move for it. I got plans. Don't worry.
Marcus, you're up.
Marcus is a really frustrated, angry dog, and he is going to lunge over here and just go ham on this spider here. Just, yeah!
All right, you have a magic short sword, so you can hit, but you have to get a 21 or better. So give me a melee attack roll. Add 1 to it from the blessing, and add another 1 to it from the magic weapon.
Okay. Yeah!
Go, Marcus! Woo! That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Is it 1d10,
I
right?
believe if I'm not mistaken, it's let me check, but I think it's 1d8 plus your strength bonus.
So 2.
Yep, and add another 1 because of the magic weapon.
Okay.
I know.
Yep. Oh, no, wait. No, it's 1 for my strength bonus. Okay. Okay.
7 points. That's actually pretty good. Nice. All right. Duncan is finally free. And he wheels on the phase spider that entrapped him and does a double hoof attack. Attack 1 misses. Attack 2 hits. And he's going to do how much damage? $11 points of damage. And the phase spider collapses on itself, and it has been killed.
Bye-bye. Spooked.
All right, Duncan has gotten the first kill of the day. Mira, it is now your turn. What is this special attack you have in mind?
I want to dismiss the space fighter.
Ah, send it back to the plane where it came from. All right.
Yeah.
I was sitting here thinking you were going to use the knives to do the stabby stab.
I thought she was going to use magic stones.
Why do that? I'm better at magic.
Now, that's a level 4
Combat's not my
spell.
strong suit. Yeah.
All right.
I have 2 slots.
Say something.
So the difficulty check on this one is going to be your caster level
Okay.
plus 10.
So I'm at. I can't remember what level I'm at. It says level 7, but I don't think that's right.
I think you're level 8.
Okay. So I need an 18.
No, so he needs an 18 to avoid being dismissed.
Okay. Let's see how he does.
Oh, look at that! Mira, Mira, you wave your magic, your holy symbol over the phase spider, and the phase spider suddenly lurches and disappears from this plane of reality.
Goodbye. Be gone. Nobody wants you here. Be gone.
Dang, Mira, you pulled a rabbit out of the hat on that one.
Aha!
Or is it
It was
50?
more, it was more like they pulled the rabbit into the hat.
Yeah, my son points out that you're pulling a rabbit into the hat.
Yeah.
If you're
Be
pulling
on,
it out
shoo.
like that, you're making it appear. If you're pulling it
All right,
into
Nutmeg,
the hat,
it is your.
Okay. Nothing's visible.
So at this point, you don't know where the last remaining enemy is.
You can do a
So-
spot check.
You can do spot checks, and in this case, you can do 2 of them if you choose to burn your standard action for another spot check. Renji knows, but he hasn't said.
Or
Or
do
climb
that when
atop
they're
the
like
moat.
disappearing.
So, Nutmeg, what are you going to do? Oh, yep. Okay, you're mounting on Paprika, and since
Can
you
I do
are,
a spot check?
you can do 2. You can do a spot check, and Paprika can do a spot check.
Okay.
Spot is also wisdom, is it not? I thought it was.
It is.
So Paprika
And
gets a
hers
plus
is
3.
+3.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okie dokie.
All right, Renji, you are the only one who knows where the spider is. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna turn around and do first an intimidate check.
Okay, so roll intimidate, and it's going to roll a sense motive.
Renji Goker.
Wah! Okay, so
Let me say it.
go ahead.
I turn around, looks at him smiling while bending forwards, while charging the attack.
I know where you are. So the rest of the group,
Here's Renji.
the rest of the group, you see Renji turn around and begin towering over nothing and bending over at a blank spot on the cavern floor. So it is going to make a will saving throw and fails that as well. Before your eyes, you see the phase spider appear directly in front of Renji, and it is cowering on the floor. All right, Lady Marion.
Wait, didn't Renji try hitting it too?
Yeah,
he did
we
an
just,
intimidate.
And I did hit it.
he did. He rolled a 27.
Oh, darn it, I missed it again. All right. Sorry. Renji, in characteristic fashion, raises his
You mean negative?
two-handed morning star over his head and brings it down onto the phase spider, turning it into a milky white grease spot on the floor.
Oh, Dad, it has -2 health. I did the math.
Do you hear my son over there?
Yeah.
Yes, I hear.
But Dad, it has -2 health. I did the math.
I love his commentary.
He just turned 11 years old yesterday, so happy birthday, Carter.
Oh, happy birthday. Also, happy birthday to you, Riley, and with your brother, and Derek with your son.
Thank you.
Hmm.
All right, congratulations, my friends. You have successfully fought off the phase spiders, but that gives you only a taste of what may lie ahead from the world of the Fae.
Yay,
I'm
we
going
didn't die
back-
to spiders.
Renji, what did you say?
That's
It's okay. I
that's-
had other plans if the dismissal didn't work.
Hey, hang on, Mira. It's Renji's turn.
maybe suggest maybe for next session,
Yes.
like wrapping it
We're trying to.
wrapping it up now, and so for next session,
I see.
the
Yeah, it's becoming more and more clear. We're not going to be able to finish this tonight, guys. So it looks like we're going to
Yeah,
have one more
like-
session.
like I would have now a big part for next session, then like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
So-
I'm hoping everybody has a big part for next session.
Oh,
I mean big part like the see those two sections we did now section big part, and next week or next
Yep.
time when everyone is there, like I mean everyone like not.
I'm
if
hoping
someone-
I'm hoping everyone is there next week. Yes.
maybe on an earlier time to plan. Like it's just
We'll work that out. Let's finish the session.
okay.
So we still have 30 minutes.
Can I attempt to harvest a fang from one of these spiders?
So you're going to try and harvest what from one of the phase spiders?
Just one of the fangs.
Ah, one of the mandibles.
Yeah.
Pinchers, like what is it from Harry Potter in that one scene
Yep.
where Professor is his name
Slughorn.
like Lockhart, where he takes one of the the pinchers
Yep.
to get the
So,
pen.
Loose Fang, give me a survival check to try and harvest a mandible from a phase spider.
Ooh, man.
Survival.
All right, we've got a Loose Fang.
Did it show up? I rolled 10.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, it's saying my connection to the server is not that great.
Do you want
Just
me to
our
go ahead and
internet.
roll it for you?
If you want, I rolled a 10. It's just not showing up for y'all yet.
Ah, all right. Thanks for being honest. But yeah, 10 is not going to be enough, I'm afraid.
Woo, everyone jumped.
All right. So I am going, as Sir Squeaks enters the next chamber, I'm going to reveal a familiar looking place. You see a great throne surrounded by piles of bones. Further on in the chamber, you see more of the multicolored trees and a great crevice spanning the chamber further to the west. All right, let's see. Renji, Marcus, Sir Squeaks, and Lady Ahmed, give me spot checks. Sir Squeaks, 14. Is that for Lady Ahmed, Marcus?
That's for Marcus.
That's, oh, wow, that's really good. And what about Lady Ahmed?
I'm getting here. Just give me a second.
Also very good. Okay, Marcus and Lady Ahmed. In this spot right here on the wall, you notice the stone looks different. It doesn't look like a natural stone wall. Under the leaves of the very bright orange tree, you can tell that the wall of the cavern here is not quite right.
I am going to roll knowledge of engineering to see what I can make of it.
Go ahead.
Oh,
right.
come on.
So you are unable to figure out what is wrong with this wall, but you only have the uneasy feeling that this wall is not quite right. Lord Derek has gone past and he is examining the crevice in the floor, and he is debating with Marion on just the right way to get across it. Meanwhile, Duncan actually comes up to you, Marcus, and he says, What's wrong, son? Something troubling you?
Something's not right about this wall here. But I can't
Hmm?
quite put my finger on it.
Sir Squeaks agrees.
Indeed. Might I examine it?
Do those
Go ahead.
checks work out?
Lose faith. Oh. Hello.
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 Welcome back.
Hang on for a sec, guys.
Did I drop out or?
No. I think they did.
I still hear you.
dropped out.
I still hear you.
Yeah, I dropped out for
Yeah.
a second. I couldn't hear anything.
So everyone's
Yeah.
back? Awesome.
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm here.
All right. So Sir Squeaks is going to do a knowledge of dungeoneering. All right, and Duncan is also going to make a knowledge of engineering check, even though he's not all that skilled in it. Ha! Look at that. All right. In this wall right here, Duncan actually reaches over to the vegetation, and with his great head, he pushes it aside,
Doodaloo.
revealing that the wall actually is a hinged doorway that opens up to a stairway that leads down into the darkness.
Ooh, spooky staircase.
Duncan turns to the gathered crowd and said, "Hey, look, I found a way down." Lord Derek doesn't seem to hear, but Marion immediately turns away from her conversation with Lord Derek and returns. And she motions back to Lord Derek and says, "He found the way down." And Lord Derek turns and shakes his head, and with one more look at the crevice, turns and heads back in your direction. Meanwhile, Loose Fang, where are you at? I lost you. There you are, right there.
By Marion.
Okay. You are actually rather amused to discover in this area there is, strangely, a functional well that is dug into the very rock of the cave.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, is there a Timmy in it?
I go over and I peek down it cautiously.
The well is as you would expect on any farmyard. There is a crank with a rope and a bucket that leads down, and you can hear the splashing of water below.
Dang
Oh
it.
boy. We better not have some crazy Samantha stuff going on.
I call down. Tammy, are you down there?
Samantha?
The only answer is the echo of your own voice.
No. I'm gonna grab a little rock and cast light on it.
Yep.
And drop it down the well.
You're gonna throw a rock into a well that might have a person in it?
It's a small rock. It's like a pebble.
Okay.
I'm not grabbing a boulder.
All right. So
Either way, though, that could give somebody a concussion, Loose Fang.
So
Not the rock
depending-
I'm grabbing.
you
Well, it
light
depends on how far down it is, but yeah.
you light a small pebble with your spell, and then you drop it carefully in the center of the well. It falls downward, lighting the sides of the well momentarily before it splashes into the water and the light disappears into the depths. You do not see anybody down there. It's only a stone well with water at the bottom. The water
But
level, you can tell now, is about 25 feet down.
It's a good
But I heard splashing down there.
You heard a splash of just the lapping of water.
Oh, okay. But not like the sound of like someone struggling.
No, sorry, I should have been
Okay.
more clear.
Okay, it sounded like there was some splashing inside there.
Yeah, no, it's just the sound of the hippo falling in the water.
Well then.
Hey, look, a
All right.
scary dungeon entrance.
So
Well-
Marcus, I need, let's see. Marcus and who else was here before? Mira, you were also here. Sheik was here, but he's not here. Okay. Reggie, you were also here. So if you guys could give me a knowledge of history.
Yep.
So Mira, Marcus, and Renji, knowledge of history. All right. Renji and Marcus, you both recall that this is the very place that Foluco disappeared upon your first visit here.
Be careful when going down those steps, Sir Squeaks. You might not come back the same.
And so, also, Marcus, you also recall that this is the very place where Foluco, upon returning from his visit down those stairs, was holding the scriptures of chaos.
Screaming book.
All right. Do you wish to descend the stairway or try and attempt to cross the crevice?
Let's see. Split up the group or stay together. I would prefer to stay together.
Did you just suggest splitting up the group in front of the final boss?
No.
Not doing that.
Yeah, let's not.
Nope, let's not do that. I wasn't suggesting it. I was just merely saying.
So I have a question. Do we
Yep.
have good visibility in the cave or no?
If you have low light vision, then you have that vision out to about 30 feet.
Okay, but our
do
human
not-
friends don't.
No, human friends do not.
Okay, I'm going to pick up a rock, one that's not super heavy, that I can carry pretty comfortably, and I'm going to cast light on it.
Boulders.
No boulders, because
No.
I'm a small little thing. I can only carry so much.
All right, so Mira has created a light which will allow you greater visibility.
Yes. All right, help our human pals out.
Very good. All right, so what we're going to do, let me see.
By the way, Loose Fang has been keeping his back to that pit chasm. He does not like the look of over there anymore, so he has been avoiding staring that way.
Bad memories?
A few.
Almost fell down.
All right, so let
Quiet
me...
gesture to my human friends. Come on. I got light. We're good.
Yep, come, please join us. Lord Derek is actually fairly appreciative. Even though he is an inquisitor of Kexoth, he reluctantly gives his gratitude.
Mira's gonna give him a small little smile in return.
Smug.
It is nice being able to see.
Up to see the
Not-
wizard.
Yeah, well, just not a smug one. It's a genuine one.
Genuine, it's genuine. We're good.
Yeah, it's a genuine
Much like the
one.
talking down to them.
No, I'm not talking down to them.
Nah.
Just treating them like
Come
little
on,
animals.
here, come on. But come on, like I got a light. Like that was a joke. I wouldn't actually say that.
Yeah, that you're talking like you would talk to a dog.
You're a little human.
And
No,
we've only got a
it was
couple of
joke.
dogs here.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, because my words have a lot of power in here, even if they're joking.
Yeah,
All right.
it was a joke. I just make the light and just go, it's better.
All right, so let me adjust this, and then I'll move to the next level.
Copy that.
Wait, did Marcus see the well that was over here? Or no?
No, he was too busy looking at the wall.
Okay, dang it. I was gonna do a funny joke, but never mind.
Funny joke.
It involves horror. Alright.
Well, now I'm curious.
If the subject is horror, I have to have horror, or I'm not going to sleep well tonight.
It was
Ah.
too echoey, I could not hear you.
Ha. Ha.
Well, technically the series is rated PG-13, so...
Yeah, it is. We're not doing anything, adult but there have been some scary things that have happened. All right, descending down the stairway. You find yourself in a cramped cavern that curiously looks as if this one is not a natural cavern, but it has been carved out of the stone. In the northern end of the small chamber, you see a table with a mess of rotted books and torn pages. Alongside it, you see a pile of skulls and bones.
Marcus is going to go over and look to see if he can find anything.
All right. Over to the table, you mean?
Yes.
All right. So, Marcus, I need you to give me knowledge of Arcana as you approach the table.
Yep.
Oh, poor Mr.
He's not literate yet.
No. Ooh, books.
He's doing his best. I appreciate
He surely is. All right, Marcus. As you approach the table, you are overwhelmed by a feeling of evil emanating from several of the books, and you think it better to step back and not examine them.
Something evil is afoot here.
So, Sir Squeaks, with your inability to read, you handle some of the books that Marcus has just backed away from, and all you can see are diagrams and lots of funny symbols that you can only presume are words.
Yes.
Would you say they're magic symbols, Marcus?
Marcus is not, he cannot bring himself to examine them because he's overwhelmed by a feeling of evil emanating from the books.
Does Sir Squeaks have to make a knowledge roll, or can he just not?
Considering he was never educated on how to read, no.
Okay. So even though he could make a knowledge of Arcana check, he doesn't. He can't.
Well, at this point, no.
Okay.
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 Meanwhile, at the
He
front
goes,
of the group,
yes, very interesting.
meanwhile,
puts
at the
the book
front
back
of the
down.
group, Duncan and Marion and Lord Derek are debating. Duncan is he's tossing his mane back and forth, and he's saying, I'm telling you, we're getting closer. I can sense it now. Can't you sense it, Lord Derek? And Derek is shaking his head. I cannot. I can't tell if we're close or not. And Marion says that I'm going to trust the Paladin of Orleana in this case. And she turns to you, Nutmeg, and she says, what do you sense?
You should come over here. I sense dark magic.
I was gonna say Nutmeg's quite far away from Marion. I don't know if Nutmeg can hear.
She's calling over to Nutmeg because she knows that Nutmeg is also a paladin and thus can detect evil at will.
Yes, I will do that.
Oh.
Yes, I have detect evil as a class ability.
Okay, so Nutmeg, I see. Okay, where did you go? So, from this area, Nutmeg, you can tell that the materials contained on this table have been tainted by a very evil presence, and you are overwhelmed with the desire to destroy the contents of the table.
There is wickedness here.
I turn around. What? On the table?
Everything here, it's tainted. Nothing
Hey,
good can
Raylan.
come of keeping it.
So, Nutmeg, why don't you give me a will saving throw, Nutmeg?
Okay.
I got a lovely desk here for you to destroy.
Okay, Nutmeg, you are filled with the urge to destroy the contents of the table, but you are able to restrain yourself.
I don't know if there's any evidence to be gleaned from here, but I don't like it.
Let's see. Marcus and Loosefang, give me a knowledge of either knowledge of history or knowledge of arcana. Whichever is better.
Well, I already did a knowledge of arcana.
So at this point, once again.
Okay, well, I'll just get knowledge of arcana.
Ooh, nat 20 for Marcus.
And you're doing Arcana. What was the other option? History?
History, yes.
Yep.
Then I will do that.
Ooh.
All right. Marcus, you come to the sudden realization that this is the very spot where Foluco obtained the scriptures of chaos, which corrupted his soul and turned him eventually into Palthea.
This is not a very good place. Marion, Duncan, I believe we found the evil that you're seeking.
So Duncan, he turns. He finds it awkward to turn because the crowd is kind of pressing forward in a narrow area. But Marion is able to squeeze past him.
Oh, excuse me. I'll move out of the way. I just kind of make my way through the crowd over.
So Marion actually comes up beside you, Marcus, and she says, "What is it, son? What is it?" But her words are cut short as she observes the contents of the table. She turns to you, Mira and Nutmeg, and she says, "The two of you, I need you to bless this table as fast as you can." And she raises her hands, and her hands catch fire.
Why not just destroy it?
We need to purge it first. Don't touch any of the contents.
Wait, why can't I destroy it? I got fire.
Be my guest,
will
but wait
see
for the paladin and the priest to bless it first.
I will see if it is possible.
Okay,
I
so
believe-
Mira, do you have another bless spell?
Prayer? Or I don't, but I have prayer, and it does a very similar thing.
Prayer will do it, and Nutmeg, your lance also has a bless effect on it that you can use on a limited basis.
I will pull my lance out. And
Well, if it
set
sneezes, I
alight.
can say "bless you" to it. I don't know if that
All right.
Yes, good. We need all
It
the
was
help.
worth a shot.
You know what, Loosefang, that actually might work in your case.
All right.
Genius.
Just grab some pepper.
All right. So before the party, Mira clasps her paws together and bows her head in prayer to Orleana, while at the same time, Nutmeg brandishes her lance and it flashes with a bright white light, and she lays it upon the table, stabbing it through one of the books. As you do so, the lance trembles in your hand, and you feel a feedback as it vibrates in your paws.
Ah, yes.
Marion.
Stabbing a book with a lance.
Marion turns to Raylan and says, "Now!" And she unleashes a burning hand spell on the table.
I will
Raylan,
cast.
what are you going to do?
Wait, let me check to
I
see if I
am
have
go-
it. I'm pretty sure I do. Do
I'm going to run over this way.
Flaming sphere on the table.
Flaming sphere. Ooh,
It's
that's
not
good.
too big, is it?
Let's see.
It's a 5-foot diameter. I'm pretty sure.
It
might
is, but
want to
these are
save
10-foot
that.
squares.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'll cast flaming sphere on the table. Boom.
I prefer not to singe my lovely, beautiful fur.
Oh,
Alright.
we'll be fine. Fur grows back, right?
A ball of flame appears atop the table just at the same time that Marieth unleashes a torrent of flame from her fingers. What is the damage on your flaming sphere?
Oh, let me go check that. I
1d8.
probably should.
Yeah, and Mariam's going to do a 5d4.
I've used that spell long enough. I know that damage. It's a 1d8.
Yeah, I believe that is. Wait, no, it's 2d6.
Just a minute. Flaming sphere, because I know you used it a lot, Foluco.
I am familiar with it.
It might be different
Yeah.
for wizards.
I was
Of course
roasted.
there are.
All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is 2d6 of flame damage.
Cool.
We.
Go ahead and roll 2d6. Marion already did 13 points of damage.
5.
And the
5.
thing is, the 2d6 is per turn.
Yes, per turn. All right. Marion, Nutmeg, Mira, and Raylan, as you are standing directly in front of the table, I need the 4 of you to make fortitude saving throws. And then I will describe what happens.
Fortitude is not my strong suit.
Yeah, Marion's going to make a fortitude. That's not her strong suit either, I'm afraid. Nope. Marion failed it. Mira. Woo! Good one.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Nutmeg has succeeded.
Oh.
Nutmeg has succeeded, but Raylan has failed. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Mira and Nutmeg, you step back and clap your paws to your ears, but Marion and Raylan in the gestures of casting their spells have their paws out, their hands and paws out in front of them. There is an ear-splitting scream that comes from the books on the table as they burn and char into ash. Marion and Raylan, you have taken sonic damage, and you need to give me give me a will saving throw, the 2 of you.
Hey now, this is a library. Quiet.
That might just work.
Okay, so Marion, will is her strong suit. Raylan, you have succeeded. Marion has also succeeded. So you are not hit by a secondary effect. I'll tell you now, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it would have been bad.
Well, that's good.
Oof.
Oh no, I don't want to use all my healing.
Nope.
All right, so the table has been burnt to ash. All right, Marion and Raylan, you have taken sonic damage. So Marion takes 4 points. Raylan, you also take 4 points of damage.
Ow. My ears.
In your case, yes. All right. So, various copies of the Scriptures of Chaos have been destroyed. You have taken some damage in the process, but you both, Nutmeg and Mira, you both feel that you have done a great deed in destroying them.
Unholy smokes.
Indeed.
Nothing good could have come of those anyways.
Meanwhile, Lord Derek calls from down the passage. I found something.
Oh.
Hopefully it's good.
Okay, stepping over what appears to be 2 inert blobs of slime on the floor. You see before you a grand staircase that wraps around. It descends approximately 10 feet, then turns a sharp 90-degree angle and descends another 10. It repeats this process as it disappears down into the darkness. Lord Derek, he calls back to Duncan. My friend, I finally feel it. It's down here. Duncan, looking at the ashes of the books on the floor, shakes his head and motions for you to be quiet and don't tell Duncan what you guys just did. And he follows Duncan into the staircase.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Renji, you're going to do a spot check. You look down the well of staircase.
I was not spotted. I was not for the check. I was more like.
Oh, you were looking.
Observing.
Like yeah, like it's something, like it's there with no reason, so.
I got you.
It can be trapped. You could easily trap them, like.
I still have my rock. Can I throw it down the center of the spiral?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
So
Watch
Loose
out,
Fang
Sir
throws
Squeak.
his down the
Yeah.
well, and you throw yours down the staircase. What is this children throwing things? You know, if you were on a bridge, you'd throw things down in the water, wouldn't you?
One of the
Yes,
worst
I
things-
would. I have to bother the goblin under the bridge.
Wonder what the worst thing, Derek.
Yes.
If these things are not like traps, I want to check if they are traps.
I see what you're saying. So you examine the blobs of slime underneath you. They appear to be dry and only slightly gelatinous, like they have been there for months without any sustenance.
I just make sure everyone is off the stairs. I just use my shield to slide downstairs.
Sir Squeak
So you're
just
gonna
goes down the middle.
use your shield to cast the slimes down the stair pit.
No.
You're
No,
gonna
he-
slide on it
he
like a
does it.
sled.
Oh, you're gonna use your shield to ski down the stairs.
Yes.
My goodness. Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
It looks
I
like a
kinda
lot of
just-
turns.
Sir Squeak just goes down the middle.
Right.
I kind of just look down the dark.
Do I need to roll
Ah,
my reflection rolls?
I grin.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna yell for Sir Squeaks to move out of the way so I don't accidentally hit him with the.
with the glowing rock.
Yeah,
Later.
I want to throw the glowing rock down there. See how far it goes.
Right. So
make enough-
Renji, why don't you? So first of all, Sir Squeaks, you have a glowing rock headed your way from directly above.
How big is
I'm hesitating to use the term death from above, but it might hurt.
Well,
Okay.
I yell for Sir Squeaks to move. I saw.
Renji, why don't you give me 3 reflex saving throws to see if you can maintain your balance while you are sledding down the stairs?
Can you look at the chat?
Do
In
the
the
ones
chat?
that you already make work?
Oh, you did it. Okay, 18, 22, and 14. 14 is not enough, but 18 and 22 are. So you are going to tumble down and fall prone at the bottom of the stairs.
But you made it
But
most
that-
of the way.
You made it most of the way, and you were gracefully sledding on your shield.
But can I reflect the damage like from the tumbling like?
No, you're not going to take any damage because you're tumbling down at the bottom. You didn't fall very far.
Does
all
Sir
right.
Squeaks evade the rock?
Okay, Sir Squeaks. Yeah, actually, you do.
Does Renji evade the rock?
Hooray!
Renji is not in the way, I'm afraid. All
I
right.
threw it down the center.
Actually, no, not yet. Let me get there first.
Can I
All
watch
right.
my rock? How far did it?
It goes down about 60 or 70 feet in your estimation.
Ooh.
Oh goodness. I
This
I
place
lift
looks
my head
spooky.
up and I kind of yell that at the rest of the party so they know how far down the.
Yep. All right, so let me turn
I
off the
look down
dynamic
and
lighting.
I look down the dark path and I grin, telling Mira, "This reminds me of a scary story that I remember reading about."
Mira kind of shudders. She doesn't like scary stories.
No scary stories. All right.
I just whisper in her ear.
So let me
You
make
best
sure I've
start
got
liking 'em.
everyone.
You're in one.
You better start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Oh goodness.
All right.
Are there loose rocks on the ground? Can I make another light rock?
Just
Yeah,
loose
you
fangs.
could, but you're going to have to descend. If you descend the stairway, you can pick yours up, or you can pick up one from the stone floor.
There is a loose vein.
I'll pick up one from the stone floor really fast and make just a quick light rock like I had. Just 'cause
Okay.
I have an extra light.
So just a moment.
Oh, hello, turn order.
I didn't mean that. Sorry. All right. So if I move you here, all right. Can you guys see anything?
Yes, we can see
Yes.
everything.
I can see.
You can see the whole map? The whole map?
Including
Yeah.
Wait, what? What?
I can see the bloody floor.
There's nothing hidden.
Derek,
Okay, just a minute.
I look at the.
I see it. All right. So
That's what I said when I meant every.
that's what I intended. All right. This is going to be the final thing that we do, and then we're going to have to continue this next week.
This is the final fight. This is basically the fight room for the next
We'll see.
session.
Okay. Don't move yet.
I'm
Don't go
scheduling
away.
it you guys for a second afterwards, because I
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, Mira?
Can we all just stick around after we're done and talk scheduling really fast for
Sure.
next week?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
I
do
was
that.
planning. Was my idea. Trying to think.
Yep.
He's 40 feet tall.
Big
All right.
stairs.
So just a moment, guys. All right. The party enters the chamber to witness a terrifying display of fluctuating energy, rapidly changing through a spectrum of bright, almost blinding color. At the center of the energy field, two figures can be seen. One dark and surrounded by shadow, resembling a serpent with wispy legs and arms. The other a towering figure, rising nearly to the arched stone ceiling. The dark serpent writhes and screams with rage, but is unable to do more than struggle against unseen bonds. While the larger figure looms over the other, its bone-like jaws hanging open greedily. With a motion of its now skeletal fingers, Palfia draws a fuming Iragi through the air toward him. As viewed in the mirror with the other shards, Palfia draws Iragi into himself, absorbing his essence and power.
Gulp.
Yep. The fluctuating energy field contorts wildly, with Palfia throwing his head back at the center, the power flowing around him in unpredictable, almost nauseating patterns. You gradually come to realize that there are not one, but two great figures at the center of the energy field, both seeming to occupy the same space. At one moment, you see the twisted, enlarged form of your former friend, Foluco. In the next moment, you recognize the towering figure of the Kobold King, an encounter in this very cave from what seems like a lifetime ago. The light around them fades, and you see before you the newly formed Lord of Chaos.
Oh my.
The
Oh
priests and inquisitors gathered around you seem frozen where they stand as they stare in horror at the nightmarish figure. You also feel sluggish as your thoughts and your eyes are drawn inexorably toward the vile god. Almost simultaneously, you hear two voices emerge, both Derek and Duncan striving to break the terrible hold that has come over the group, shout a prayer to their various gods, causing the floor around you to illuminate in a pure white light. Stay within the circles, Duncan shouts to you, and you will have nothing to fear. A refined voice quietly presses upon your ears, coming from what seems like every area of the chamber simultaneously. You speak of courage, little paladins, he mocks, turning his eyes upon Duncan and Derek. A valiant but ultimately futile gesture. You see, no one can truly escape from fear. For even the most stalwart always place great value upon that which can be taken from them. Sir Squeaks, at this point, recognizes his former master.
Master? Faluco!
Sir Squeaks, no!
Wait a second. Even though that was your master's body, I don't think that's your master right now. Let's wait and see
Sir
if we can
Squeaks,
stop
back.
this thing.
Sir Squeaks.
I will-
That's not Fuluko anymore.
Let's wait a second. Let's try
All
and
right.
stop this monster, and then we'll save your buddy.
I need everyone to make spot checks.
Sir Squeaks looms ever closer towards his previous master.
Hey, now, stop it.
Can I cast Hold Person to get Sir Squeaks to stop?
You want to cast Hold Person on Sir Squeaks? Unfortunately, he's not a
so he
person.
stopped going forward.
He's not a person. Hold Person's not going to work on him. You need Hold Monster.
Can I attempt to grapple him before he gets away?
Yep, go ahead and give me a grapple check.
I'm going to help you with that grapple.
Okay, Sir Squeaks, quit moving forward.
It's time, right?
Yeah, it is time. We're just have a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna stop.
Yeah, I know.
Where is
So, Sir Squeaks,
Hold
give me a reflex.
I was gonna help with the grapple as well.
Okay, go ahead and do a grapple as well, Marcus. Doesn't matter. Very nice. Actually, Sir Squeaks, you have been grappled by both Marcus and Loosefang. Okay.
Sir Squeaks cries
so
out, "No,
who
let me
gave
go!"
Who gave me spot checks? Raylan,
think most of
Loosefang,
us.
Nutmeg. Holy cow, those are some fantastic spot checks.
Good job, us.
So, all right. So, those of you who got a 22 or better,
Oh,
okay,
aha.
I
you
don't think I did.
see the following. Okay. Marion, Brother Thomas, and one of the priests of Kexoth have emerged from the shadows behind Palfia, each one bearing one of the strange pylons that were created before. Three identical arcane symbols are shouted from behind the Lord of Chaos, coming from none other than Lady Marion herself. In an instant, a number of bright flashes go off in various locations around the chamber. After your eyes readjust, you see Lady Marion, Brother Thomas, and one of the priests of Kexoth positioned in a perfect triangle, surrounding the reborn god. Just a second. Let me position them.
I think that's an isosceles triangle.
Hush. I'm doing my best. Now, it's a grid system. It's not perfect. All right.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Can anybody give me, if you're trained in Knowledge of Arcana, go ahead and give me a Knowledge of Arcana check.
Okay.
Nope, Sir Squeak, sorry about that.
That was a no.
Loosefang, nicely done.
Sir Squeaks is
Marcus, also
oblivious
nicely
to
done.
what's going on.
So Loosefang and Marcus, you have both determined that Lady Marion cast 3 blink spells in rapid succession, which apparently teleported the 3 of them and their pylons to various locations around the room. Lady Marion shouts once again, "Start them now!" And the 3 of them place their hands at the base of their respective pylon. A bellowing laughter assaults your ears, and the Lord of Chaos extends both arms outward, palms outstretched. "You think to contain chaos? Oh, what delightful nonsense! Let's invite the crowd to join in the celebration." At his words, 3 portals suddenly flare into existence around the chamber.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
All right, I meant to put this one over here. Okay. All right. Through the portals, you see strange, fantastic landscapes of blue sands, red waters, and yellow-orange vegetation. Almost immediately, you hear the cries of unknown enemies, and a mass of creatures presses through each portal. Mites, pixies, nymphs, and great spiders bear down upon the three pylons, intent upon their destruction. Lord Derek raises his flail. The die is cast, he shouts. Protect the casting until it is complete. And with that, both paladins, each blazing in the light of their respective god, charge toward the massive enemies without a thought for their own safety. And at this point, it is time. We do need to call it, and we will finish this next week.
Sorry, Derek, I had to do it.